From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you look for here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Right side. Clement gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second, left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Tyler Soderstrom in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Very high with that one. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just getting started here in Toronto. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
We see Nick Kurtz at the plate, the 4th overall pick from 2024. Everyone remembers his 4-homer game, but he delivered special moments all season long.
Yeah, he finished the year with the best OPS plus rating by a rookie since Jose Abreu in 2012. It's safe to say he feels pretty comfortable at this level.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Swing, and he breaks his bat. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this one for the A's, Jeffrey Springs. What should we keep an eye on here? Here's George Springer.
Ball, low.
Springer with a homer in his last game. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It features a great veteran presence, George Springer.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Popped up. Kurtz moving under it. That's out number 2. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
That's the ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero takes it in for the out. 1 away. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And a big swing and a miss.
Belly threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Clement fires to first in time.
Batting 7th, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Went deep in the ball game last night. Hit in the air, left field. Straw in position, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike at the knees. Varsho wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. The lefty, the 1-0.
Oh.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Now at the plate, Kazuma Okamoto. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
McNeil gets it to first. That's a very athletic play.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Swing and a bouncer. Wilson on the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Geloff. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Geloff getting the start in right. In the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next offering way upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, two now. That one missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Clement. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Davis Schneider. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
So up next, Leo Jimenez.
Oh.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
To the right side. Slings to first in time. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Now George Springer at the plate. Springer, who statistically has turned out to be one of the greatest postseason performers of all time when you look at his OPS in playoff games. Out to short, Wilson. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. On to the fourth, down the number 2 hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is outside. The 1-1. Into center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. In the air, left field. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner edges away at second. There's a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Good eye in that spot.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too violent.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Go ahead run on base. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike. aboard 2 outs. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball. Outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The Athletics looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits. Back now in Toronto, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Kerr in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kurtz has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Here's the 3rd baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Slow roller to first. He'll do it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at Rogers Center, ready now for the 5th inning. Jeff McNeil digs in now. Swings through that high fastball. And ball 1. Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 1-2. And that's outside. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Geloff. That's in there. Strike 1. a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the A's,
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. And it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fastball is outside. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. He's 2 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Varsho on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Clement batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Geloff should have this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now it's the DH, Davis Schneider. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged over to start the season and get into a slump.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson throws to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And the batter now, Miles Strong. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Springer in the box now. Takes strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball to the right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. 5 innings complete. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Back now in Toronto. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The famous traces that Jay left to paint and memorize.
Digging in,
Leading
Nick
off for the
Kurtz.
A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
The designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher,
Up next
Shea
for the A's,
Langoliers.
Catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers, 28 years old. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Not even close there. Ball 2. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one at 95, missed up top, and the count is 3-1. Late with the swing there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, right field. Springer under it. And that is that. Nothing doing. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Denzel Clark into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Denzel Clark.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. There comes the throw, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the...
Ripped into right center for a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He scores to tie it up.
huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the wall. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The Jays with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Bounce to the left side. Off-balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jeff Hoffman. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Leading off, Jacob Wilson. And that one upstairs. Hoffman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a foul ball. Two. And there's a ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And a go-ahead run is on base. Jeff McNeil up next for the... Yes. And a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Denzel Clark, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Go ahead run on base. Carlos Cortez will hit next. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Two on, one out. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Fair ball around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
First and second, one out. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2. Base hit center field. McNeil headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jeff Hoffman gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Pitching change here, Jimmy Garcia.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties. Sitting.
One down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. On the ground to first. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Athletics 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Ernie
Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. This to third. Cortez throws to first in time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Almost got him. Swing and a bouncer. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be one of the...
Now it's going to be Leo Jimenez, and fouled off. The Blue Jays with the tying run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. It's the Athletics 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Outside with a breaking ball. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lauer getting loose as well. The 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Garcia wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 at second to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jimmy Garcia done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Langoliers checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. In the dirt, ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for the A's as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Springer stands in here, takes ball one low. Swings through that one for strike one. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a little bit low. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. 3-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. George Springer takes it deep. His second of the year. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Manager out of the dugout. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one hit to right. And there's two away. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Varsho in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the ninth. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 62 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next.
Now here is Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. There's the strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And he grounds one to the right side. The underhand flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
For the A's, center fielder Denzel Clark.
One out man at first. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Shortened the bunt and missed it 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Up next for the A's, third baseman Carlos Cortez.
And now here is Carlos Cortez. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Runner.
Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. It's the Athletics 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now in Toronto. Bottom 9. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball one. Barlow going for save number 1 in this spot. He joined the team as a free agent. And a count 1-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Chop to first. And that's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
4-3 our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer.
can't carry on or admit when I was wrong. If I got it, ooh, baby, your love brought it. Yeah, yeah. In my darker days, I was out of phase, I was out of place in my own hometown. Then you came to me, showed me all that I could be, and baby, now I found you're the moonlight on my face, sunshine in my day. If I got it, ooh, baby, your love brought it. You're the sugar in my tea, you're everything to me. If I got it, ooh, baby, your love brought it. Yeah, yeah. Hey, baby, ooh, baby. If I got it, baby, your love brought it. If I got it, ooh, baby, your love brought it. Hey, baby,
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. Y el que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, pa' mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y yo así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar.